lights on, but you know. Okay. Your notebook is in here, right? You might want to take your jacket off. It will be difficult to play piano.
The pharmacy.
So let's see what we've got. You're here next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, because it's a midwinter break, so that's why I'm asking. Right? You have no school next week, right?
Maybe the Mercer Island school district is different. I think we are middle winter break is.
Midwinter break?
Is the.
Wait, which week of February?
I know that pretty much everyone has no school next week.
What week?
Even private schools, it seems like everyone has the whole week off.
I should check the calendar.
Right.
Yeah. Seems like February because yeah, we're off next week.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Right. Well, you're still gonna be here, right? You're not traveling.
Yeah.
We are not traveling.
Yeah. But you're gonna have no school.
See what
Right.
What's the calendar set?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have actually quite a few students who are in Mercer Island.
Okay.
Yeah. School? I'm not sure. Well, actually, two of them, they're in private school, the French school. So that's why it's probably they might have little, but they have no school either next week. Mm-hmm. Yes, and one girl is in high school, and one boy is in middle school, and then well, you know one of my students. Vivian is, but she's in private school. Seong and his sister, they're in elementary school. Yeah. Seong and Shuyin, that's his sister. So they're in the same school as you are. All right. So how much did you practice this week? About the same, like 45 minutes roughly.
Yeah.
All right. Today's well, right? 45 minutes. So we have theory 12 and 13. Because of the fingering we need to write, yes? Okay. Well, this chord you wrote incorrectly because you wrote FAC, and what is it we're looking for?
Oh, I wrote it in the wrong spot.
Oh yeah, that's considered your wrong chord, right? So GBD, this 4-step chord is C, E, G. And it doesn't matter if it's up high or it could be right here. C, didn't do such a great job. But you know what I mean. That's terrible. Well, anyway, you can say it right. And then here, make sure you have F sharp in the chord too, because you did it here, but you forgot to put it. Okay, so, right, correct. Okay, so 13 and 12 are done. Then we're moving on to 14, obviously.
What is?
14 is playing. And then 15 will be writing, so you'll be doing both. Yeah, so this is not the real version, but you will be able to.
Very simplified version?
Yes. Very, very. You have to, not just very, but very, very. So the real version is, you can find it on YouTube. It's really beautiful and it's really famous. Okay, so here you just need to pair it up with the correct answer.
Page and.
Yeah, so what you're going to do, I would like you to write the name of each note first and then find, like, what's the name of this note?
That's it.
Next one. Next one. So, edge. So where's edge? Alright. Okay. But first you have to write the names of the note. Okay? Alright, So let's take a look at that 14. Simplified music of Chopin, right? And I would like you to read about this composer. Have you ever heard the name of Chopin? No?
My mom once said that.
Right. He was one of the greatest composers who wrote specifically music for piano. He was a good pianist himself, and you know, everybody loves music of Chopin. I don't know any people who don't like his music. Okay, so that's why his music played by so many people, so many musicians, and so many kids.
It's a French word for study.
Right? Yes.
I just scanned through the whole.
Yes. So he wrote 2 books of etudes.
Oh.
Okay. And this is from book 1, Opus 10. So you'll see that Opus 10, right? And you can go on YouTube and you'll find this Opus 10 number 3 etude in E major. Okay? And you'll find actually probably lots of different recordings. I would like you to listen to it. Okay? All right. But in the meantime, let's play this simplified version that doesn't sound much like the real version. But it's okay. Somewhat. The real version is so much better.
Let me see if there's any 1 and 2 in. Nope.
No, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, yes. And right, it's connecting everything, right? So what you want to do, you want to make your right hand big because it's a melody.
Accompaniment.
It will be, so melody is
Left hand is adding.
right, more, bigger. I know it sounds weird, but that's right. So I'm gonna let you learn it. I know this part didn't print that well, but just pretend there's another line, or you can just draw that extra line. Okay. Telling you honestly, this one is not super easy, even the simplified version. Okay, so it's more like our exercise we're playing. So I'll let you kind of work on this, but I think you got the main idea. I really like how you created beautiful melody and very light accompaniment. So, but you need to get familiar with the notes and maybe practice on right hand first, left hand by itself. Okay, right? And listen to the real one. Okay? And Chopin didn't look anything like this. This guy looks more like Mozart. Okay, so, but I don't know why they do it. Okay, so today is February 15th. 20.
He does look more like Mozart.
Yes, exactly.
But every time the people draw it, it always looks the same. So Mozart also looks like this.
We don't really know exactly. Do you know what? I remember my students and I, we traveled to Germany. We had like music trip, and we went to museum, Bach Museum, and there were lots of paintings of Bach by different, because there were no photography at that time.
So no one actually knew what Bach actually looked like?
Well, there are only paintings, and you know, he looked different on every painting, so.
No one knows?
No one knows, yeah. Yes. And then some paintings he looked a little bit better, on some paintings not so good, and I'm not sure so what he actually looked like. He looked very serious on every painting, and some people here say that he was unattractive. So, I don't know. His music is beautiful. That's what really matters. Anyway, but we don't know what they look like. Those composers who lived many, many, many years ago.
Then how do people find out how they
Well, the portraits were made at the time when composers lived. So the artist, the painter, the Bach was sitting there, and they were painting him.
But the thing is, how do they save all of the music he wrote?
Oh, there are archives, and I bet that some of the music have been lost. Yes.
Lost?
Probably. But the
How do
thing
you
is,
get them lost?
displaced, maybe. Well, think about it. So many years passed by. And Bach lived long time ago. Yes. So, but anyway, well, we're talking about Chopin, right? And Chopin had very, interesting life too, and he lived part of his life in Poland. That's where he was born, and then he moved to France. So he lived part of his life in France, but he's still considered to be a Polish composer. Okay. All right. So read about him, and maybe you can find more information. So the next time I see will be the 22nd, right? Okay. So theory, lesson 14 is to play, and today's my student's birthday. Oh, and she's gonna be here. Alicia. Oh, you know Alicia, right?
The person who gave me both of them.
Yes, the person you switched times with. Her birthday.
Alicia's the song we had seen song.
I think it's her birthday today, if I'm correct. I think so. Yeah, I think her birthday, and she has having lessons today. So better not to forget to tell her happy birthday.
Yeah, you should have mom send a message. Maybe you can go to her phone.
But I think I'm correct.
She takes an hour class.
All right, so this is what you do. So read a little bit more maybe about Chopin, play this music, and then
listen
to the real recording. And I can't wait to hear what you think. Okay? All right, so let's play our stuff. Ooh, we're finishing number 7 today. Well, we'll try. Okay. And if you ask kids who've been playing piano for many years who's their favorite famous composer, many of them will tell you Chopin.
So he's very popular?
And it's very interesting that competitions, when kids are playing various music, you will see that Chopin. I can show you something. We have a competition coming. Oh, it's right here. I know. We have a competition coming up. And look at this. I think especially like 4th grade. Let's see how popular his music is. Okay, here's 4th grade. Now this is 3rd. Here we go. 4th grade. Chopin. Not Chopin. Chopin. This is my student Vivian, because I didn't put her program because I know her. She doesn't put Chopin. She puts something else. Chopin and Chopin. Okay. And even here also, there is lots of Chopin. Chopin. It's 3rd grade. Did you see that? Yeah.
So a lot of people are playing Chopin?
A lot of people playing Chopin, and maybe even 2nd grade. Chopin, yes, at least some kids playing Chopin. Yeah. Very, very popular composer. Okay. So.
And I also have this one because we're working.
Right. Yes. I'm so glad that you brought it with you last week. So we started playing it. Okay. So let's play that number 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we try a little bit faster? No, faster. Yes. tells you that your wrist is too low. Okay. Yeah, there are some parts where you probably don't feel as comfortable yet. So I'm probably gonna ask you to keep practicing on it just to make it more flowing. And this tempo is good, so it's easier to make it flowing. When you were playing it, Paul, um, a bit faster than this. Like 88 for every quarter note. So I'm gonna write it down right here. For every quarter note, 88. Okay. So this is your tempo. When you were practicing at home, did you also kind of struggle a little bit on this part? Right? So you might, when if there's a specific part that you struggle, spend extra time just on this part until you feel comfortable, and then you combine with everything else. Okay. Also, can we go back a little bit? That's right, because that's the hardest part. Can we try again from the beginning? See if you can add more breathing arms. Okay. Can you do that? Whoa. You're gonna scare your audience. That was so much. I know it has accent, right? But still, it's kind of relatively strong. It doesn't need to be punching, right? More, think of it as more of a hugging. Like, give that note a nice hug. 2, 3, 4, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling. Okay, so I want you to feel so comfortable, so then you can play that 88 or maybe a little bit faster. Okay, because technically it's easier to play in a slightly faster tempo, but you have to be very familiar with the notes. So the notes just don't get in the way of beautiful playing. Okay, so we do rolling and then we hug. So 88 or faster. How about that? Okay. So to make it more flowing. So we're not finishing this one today. We'll be probably finishing next time. We'll see. We're not in a hurry. We want to play beautifully, not just playing. Okay? So let's write it down. Number 7. 88. Faster. Rolling. Then shaking. Then hugs. And dynamics. No, not dynamics. One more thing. Fingering.
Dynamics.
It's special. Well, in a way, yeah. It's not exactly the same thing, but in your case, yes. I'm glad that you actually brought it up. We will be, of course, talking about that in the future. What's the difference? And I had students would ask me, so what's the difference between dynamics and shaping? There it is. A little bit. Okay. All right. So, how are you doing on 8? The new one.
I like it.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's still a rest. So we have 2 rests, right? So, it's always going to be much better controlled if you practice with counting. Count out loud. Okay. And 2 and 3 and drop. But even when we drop, watch your pinky. You don't want to be placing it like this. So we drop arm, but as we drop, we actually yes. 2 and 3 and drop and march then up. Drop and march then up. So by memory, counting That's pretty much a drop. Drop, but after we drop, pinky is still pretty tall. So tall.
Which mainly goes to bubbles.
Pinky. Pinky. Drop. And counting, drop, then up. Right? Okay. So this is pretty easy. Maybe we'll be finishing this next time. Okay, let's go to 9.
Question mark.
Question mark. Okay. It's okay. Next one. Finger. So actually I'm gonna change a couple of things. First of all, I think that what we're gonna do, we're gonna play chords staccato and let's try to build up. So we're gonna play this. You see that it's marked here? And then build up.
Maybe that should be a little harder, or I think that's not a very.
Or it could be underneath. Technically there. Okay. Okay, here we go. 1 marching. 1 and 2. Right, second finger. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Build up gets bigger and oops. So you probably want to start slow and build up, alright. 2 marching fingers all. Start softer. And build up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2. Can you memorize it for next time?
Maybe.
Well, you can try, right? So number 9, I'm gonna write try to memorize. I don't think that it's very difficult, okay, to memorize, but you have other things. So marching, and then remember right hand, chords, build up, plus staccato. That's it. Okay, so I'm not gonna be grading you, probably. Okay, let's play our pieces.
Okay.
So dance from New Book, Justin, Jazz Cat, and Shaven Haircuts, right? How you doing on that dance?
It's good. I like it actually.
Okay. What do you think? Which hand we want to hear more? The chords or the left hand? All right.
Right.
I think so too, right? And you know, that's maybe not an easy job to do because think about it. Chords, first of all, lower register is brighter and it has bigger sound, right? Second, we have 3 notes on left hand. So with the right hand, that 1 note that's played by weakest finger has to be brighter than everything we have here too. Okay? But remember that brighter tops, right? You can do it. Good job. Good job. Yes. have so much memorizing to do for next time. Everything is memorizing.
Maybe you should only skip one line. That's like saving one.
Okay. It's just like exercise, your pieces. So by memory and right hand is a melody. Now, do you have a next book like this?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I have book 2.
You have book 2?
Yeah, I don't have book 1 and book 2.
And it's also romantic and 20th century? What do you have there? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Well, bring it with you next time.
I'll see.
Because I think that we should be starting playing first. Well, there's still a couple of songs, a couple of pieces that are a bit harder than the dance we're playing. So we will be playing it, but just I want to see if
I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure it's not romantic.
so it's Baroque and classical.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Bring it with you. Maybe we're gonna start kind of taking next step. Well, we're still gonna play this song. This is really cool. Hunt and the song without words. So we're still gonna be playing this.
And there's some other songs.
Did we mark anything else?
You marked the last song.
Oh, the last one? Okay, yeah, we could play this. Again, it's not super difficult. But the next book should have more challenging pieces, and I think that we can gradually get there too. Okay, so we have a few songs from that book, right? Okay.
Actually, still a lot.
It says dance. Oh no, what am I looking at? Well, it says 2: jumping jazz cat and shave and haircut.
Do I play jumping jazz cat first or shaving? Because shaving haircut's by memory.
We'll start with one by memory. Yeah, and jumping jazz cat is the new one, right? Okay.
Which was fun. Actually.
Yeah, it's a very nice song. Okay, there we go.
And there's an extra.
For this one? Okay, so what is our tempo? 76. All right. Right? Okay. It's pretty good.
I think it's slow.